Sophie Cunningham sends clear locker room message before detailing silver lining in Indiana Fever's injury crisis. Things continue to go from bad to worse for the Indiana Fever. June 26th turned out to be a nightmare for Fever fans, who were just recovering from the news of losing DeWanna Bonner. But when it rains, it pours. Caitlin Clark was out for the game against the Sparks with a groin injury. But if you thought that was the end of the problems, you are in for a rude awakening. Heading into the fourth quarter of the game, the Fever had a comfortable 8-point lead. In a matter of minutes, the lead vanished. The Sparks snapped out of their 3-match losing run to beat the Fever by 10 points. Naturally, Sophie Cunningham had a clear message for her teammates after the game, possibly drawing from White's brutal take. I think that we haven't shown a killer instinct yet. We have had a tendency to relax in those moments. Instead of going for the kill, it's just moments of mental lapses or mental relaxation that you can't have in this league. That's how Coach Stephanie White summed it up after witnessing yet another collapse. The Fever have now let double-digit second-half leads slip away in 3 of their last 4 games. Not what you'd ideally like from a team looking to win their second championship. So, Sophie Cunningham didn't hold back after yet another frustrating loss for the Fever, who have now gone 2-4 without Caitlin Clark on the court. You're right, we've had double-digit leads going into the fourth, then we just let it slip. So for us, we got to be better, she said. The Fever's fourth quarter woes have become a serious concern. Against the Sparks, they were outscored 35-17 in the final quarter. The Valkyries did the same damage, winning the fourth 33-18. And the Aces? They closed strong, too, outscoring the Fever 31-20. If they don't figure out how to close games soon, it could derail their entire season. But Sophie did have some good news for everyone, as she tried to find the silver lining. I think so far this season, we've had a lot of distractions, you can call it. Some injuries. But I think that's really good for us. Let's go through the adversity early. Let's learn from it, Cunningham said. The good news is we're not going to peak too early. So that's a positive. She's definitely not wrong. So far, the Fever season has been defined more by injuries and drama than actual basketball. Caitlin Clark has already missed 6 games due to 2 separate injuries, while Sophie Cunningham has been sidelined for 4 with an ankle issue. And how can we forget the on-court drama? The altercations with Reese, Mabry, and Sheldon have made a fair few rounds on the internet. And it doesn't even stop there. The entire DeWanna Bonner saga is too fresh to be forgotten too soon. So, yes, it's always better to face adversity early. It at least gives you time to regroup, fix the cracks, and gear up for the business end of the season. But are these problems fixable? Only time will tell. One thing that could definitely ease some of the Fever's problems? A fully fit Caitlin Clark. But when will she come back? Well, the coach has given an update of sorts. When will CC come back to lead Sophie Cunningham and co? Earlier this season, Caitlin Clark had already missed 5 games due to a left quadricep strain. To make things worse, Sophie Cunningham was also sidelined for a while with a nagging ankle injury. Clark eventually returned and played a big role in wins over the Liberty and the Sun. But as fate would have it, she got injured once again. It's very much a day-to-day thing, how she responds to treatment. I stay in my lane and let our strength and conditioning staff do what they do best. They took her down yesterday for the MRI. I'm not exactly sure when she reported the injury. I didn't hear about until I heard about it from the training staff last night, White said. With no clear indications given on when Clark can come back, it becomes impossible to predict what her injury situation is right now. She could very well be back against the Dallas Wings, or be out for the next 2 weeks with the injury. It's just a waiting game at this stage. Even with Clark's recent shooting struggles, it won't be wrong to say that the Fever will always be more likely to win than lose with her in the lineup. What are your thoughts about Cunningham's remarks? Let us know in the comments down below.